All right, we're getting set up here. Just waiting for Facebook. There we go. Hello, Facebook. Hello, Instagram. All right, so today, what are we talking about? High ticket coaching offer delivery. So I'm really passionate about this topic because when I work with coaches and consultants, we focus on their high ticket offer first. Hey, how are you? That's the tax minded bookkeeper joining us on Instagram. I'm really passionate about this because this is like one of the first things that I work with my clients on. And so I really want to just have a conversation about high ticket offers and kind of talk about some of the myths in the industry, and some things that people are really missing when it comes to developing a high ticket offer. So what does it really take? And spoiler alert, it is work to deliver a high ticket offer well. Okay. So you definitely can have systems and procedures in place that make it easier for you, but there is a certain amount of like thought, planning, preparation that really goes into the delivery of a well done high ticket coaching program. It's a lot. Okay, so if you're interested in having a high ticket coaching program or high ticket coaching offer, or transitioning your current offering to high ticket, there are some elements that you need to be thinking about, need to have in place to ensure that it's executed properly. The first thing that I will say is that you cannot just take an existing offer and slap a higher price tag on it. That does not make your offer high ticket. I don't know who told you that. I know people just tell you to raise your prices, but that does not make a high ticket offer. You taking something that was mid ticket or low ticket and then just upping the price. That's only like one element, right? So high ticket really is not just about the price. It's about the results of your clients, the client experience, the overall execution of the program. And if someone just told you to raise your prices and now you have a high ticket offer, I hate to break it to you, but that's not it. Like, that's really not it. Firstly, there's just a lot of discrepancy around the price point for high ticket. What does it mean? But honestly, that's a different discussion for a completely different day. Let's just focus on the elements that I think you need to successfully deliver a high ticket program. I see too many coaches that have existing low and mid ticket offers and they just raise it to four figures and say, oh, now I'm a high ticket coach. Let me tell you something, and this is a life lesson for everybody. Title doesn't mean anything and doesn't make you who you are. Okay. It's all about the action that you take while holding that title that matters. Okay. I will say that one more time. Title doesn't mean anything. Okay. And it doesn't make you who you are. It's all about the action that you take when you hold that title that matters. Okay. So you can call yourself a skilled driver, but if you have accidents every other week, that doesn't mean anything. You can call yourself a CEO, but if you're acting like an employee, you won't grow your business. So hopefully I'm making sense here. So if you're calling yourself a high ticket coach or consultant because of the price, it doesn't mean you're delivering on the high ticket experience. Okay. Part of the reason why I work with coaches and consultants to ensure that they're delivering on that experience, um, is, because it's all fine and dandy to say that that's what you are and that's what you do, but to actually deliver is something different entirely. And I see way too much talk and not enough delivery. We're all here in the coaching industry. So I had to level set the discussion today so that we know it's not just about the price, right? Let's break down what I feel are some of the essential elements of delivering a high ticket coaching program. Let's go with onboarding process, program operations, high touch, client results, client experience, community engagement, analytics and accountability, mastermind level mindset, offboarding process, and then price. Price is the last thing. And for each of these elements, they would be scalable over time, right? Obviously, a solopreneur, coach, or consultant would have to start at a foundational level with these items and then grow their business to be able to scale them, right? So let's break these down, and please let me know if you have any questions or comments. Please feel free to drop those into the chat. Checking them out now just to make sure I haven't missed anything, but feel free to put your questions in as we discuss, okay? So let's break down some of the essential elements. The first one is the onboarding process. Think about, how do you have clients come into your program? Is that automated? How are they welcomed? Is there a standard, right? Or do you do something different every time you get a new client? That's not standard if you do something different every single time. What are your program operations like? How does your program operate? What are the norms? What's the culture? How do you set expectation? What is the curriculum? When are your calls, right? Having something to be high touch. How often do you meet with your clients? Do they have an opportunity for individualized support? What does that really look like? Client results. Very, very important. Are your clients getting results? Are they struggling? How are you tracking these things? And how do clients track their progress in your program? Okay. A lot of coaches don't have their clients track their progress. That's super duper important. Client experience, which is another piece of it. What is your overall client experience? How is this captured? How can it be improved? Right? Community engagement. You need a community for your high ticket coaching program. What is your community like? How do you enable engagement? Where is this done? How often is it done? All these things matter. Then there's analytics and accountability, right? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Okay. So, where are the analytics and the accountability for not only your clients, but also for you? And how are you coaching through these things? Okay. With the numbers, right? And then there's a mastermind level mindset. This is the eighth thing, mastermind level mindset. You need to encourage a mastermind level mindset in your coaching program. They are looking to you as the head coach or the head consultant, the principal consultant, for that guidance to really optimize your zone of genius. This is not a time to sit back and hope for the best now that you've enrolled people in your program. That's not how this works. Number 9, offboarding process. So, and no, this is not just saying goodbye to your clients. Like, what is your offboarding process? Do you have one? Do you know what that is? What are your SOPs or your standard operating procedures for this? Right. And then finally, number 10 is price. Finally, the price, right? This is the last thing that captures the value of the transformation. How much of your time, how much of your team's time, and other elements that should be factored into this. What is the transformation worth to your ideal client? Notice how this is last. This is not an arbitrary number. Hey, Detail Divas in the house. Okay. So these are just some of the things, right? I could have actually named more things. I stopped at 10, right? There are definitely more things here, but I stopped at 10. So if you have a high ticket offer and you're missing these elements, shoot me a DM, and let's chat, because I really want you to be successful. If you are in the process of developing your high ticket offer, a great resource for you to check out will be my signature program, Blueprint Training. That's free, and you can access that via the link in my bio. If you're watching me on Instagram, it's called Signature Program Blueprint Training. If you're watching me on Facebook, then it's also in the description of this live as well. But do you guys have any questions about high ticket offers, your high ticket offer, just high ticket in general? Please let me know. But I'm going to go ahead and just recap what I feel are the top 10 essential elements of a high ticket offer, and things you should think about. Now, I told you I could have named more, but I stopped at 10. So, first thing, onboarding process, program operations, high touch, client results, client experience, community engagement, analytics and accountability, mastermind level mindset, offboarding process, and price. Okay. So, your onboarding process, how do people come into your program? What does that look like? Do you have it automated? Is there a standard? The program of the programmatic operations, how does it operate? What's the curriculum? How do you set expectations? What are the norms? What's the culture? Number 3 is high touch. How often are you touching base with your clients in your calls? Do they have an opportunity for individualized support? All those things need to be thought about. Number 4, client results. Are your clients getting results? How are you tracking these things? Number 5, client experience. What is the overall client experience in your program? Are you keeping track of it? How are you measuring it? And how are you improving it? Number 6 is community engagement. You need to have a community. Where is the community? How often does the community meet? How are you enabling this engagement with the people who are in your program, right? Number 7, analytics and accountability. Are you tracking the statistics of your program? And not only just for you, but also for your clients, right? Where is this being tracked? How are you as a coach being held accountable as well as your clients? So that people know where they are and where they might need to improve or how things can be done better. Number 8, mastermind level mindset. So people are not paying high ticket for you to just sit back and be like, well, I enrolled clients into my program. That's it, that's all. Like, they're paying for that experience to have that higher level of mentorship, higher level of thinking, and higher level of accountability. How are you facilitating that and encouraging that mindset in your high ticket coaching program community? Number 9 is the offboarding process. Do you have an offboarding process? What does it look like? Offboarding is not just saying goodbye to your clients and hoping that they're fine and it works for all the best, right? You definitely should have a process, and you need to also be tracking the numbers with that as well. And then number 10 is finally price. Like, that's the last thing that we worry about when it comes to high ticket offer. And remember, that represents the value of the transformation, and it's not an arbitrary number. Think about all that's needed in order to be able to execute this program. That's your time, that's your team's time, and whatever else goes into, if they have to buy any materials or resources that goes into delivering this offer, right? That should all be factored into the price. Don't just pick a random price out of the sky because it sounds good. That's not what we do. So, please let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to check the chats now to see if I have any. I don't see any though. Any questions, guys? Any questions at all? Okay, I don't see any questions. All right, then. So just let me know if you have any questions. Always feel free to reach out. In my program, the Brand Builder Blueprint, what we do is we focus on the business strategy for your coaching or consulting business, and that's going to include the crafting of your high ticket offer, right? So that you can be the go-to coach in your niche with the program that actually gets their clients results. Amazing results at that. And you'll stand out in your niche, and it'll help you consistently enroll clients, which creates consistent and predictable income in your business, which is also important. So if you're ready to take your coaching or consulting business to the next level and do that by attracting your ideal client, creating your signature program, as well as the lower tier offers in your product suite, and being able to earn income that replaces your 9-to-5 freelance or one-to-one business, go ahead and click the link in my bio for the Brand Builder Blueprint application. If you're on Instagram, if you're on Facebook, it's in the description of this live. So you can click that and apply for the Brand Builder Blueprint program, and we can see if it's a good fit to work together. But guys, really, truly, I am really passionate about this topic because number 1, I believe your high ticket offer, your signature program, creates the strategy behind your coaching or consulting business. But also, I want to see coaches and consultants actually get their clients results. I don't want to see people just putting out offers and creating these programs that don't actually solve a problem for people, right? They're just offers. You just made something and then you slapped a higher price tag on it. That is not a high ticket coaching offer. And most definitely, that's not going to help you in the delivery if you haven't thought about all these things. So super duper important. As always, please feel free to reach out to me via DM. So you can reach me on Instagram at I_simply_she or on Facebook at I_simply_she. You can also DM me personally at Crystal Renee on all handles. But appreciate you guys for tuning in today. I will see you guys later. So again, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.